So we're approaching the end of where this concrete plinth is gonna finish. Go again. Are you going to go 3, 2, 1? So if I can just show you this bit, this is where the concrete plinth is going to finish here. We haven't slabbed, if you just go over that side for me, mate, we haven't slabbed in this side, but this is where that digger has to go through there. And we finished with it now, so that can go. And you know, looking back now and seeing that concrete plinth, I actually did a post this morning on Instagram, and the post on Instagram was basically saying how excited I am, because you know when the project, not necessarily is come to an end, because in a way it's sort of sad when it comes to an end, but because you've enjoyed, especially when you enjoy those projects, you don't want it to end in some respect, you want it to go on, you can see potential in other areas. And for me, when it comes to projects, they're always ongoing. Even after, I always go back and see customers and just see and keep contact with them, and they send me WhatsApp pictures of their projects and what they've been doing and how they've improved it, and they're still asking me for suggestions and ideas, and if I can help at any time, I do help them. So just looking back over there now, it's getting there, it really is. So it's a little bit deeper there, so we're just putting a little bit more on that bit, and we can take something here because we're going to have to finish that off after the digger is gone.
Well, man.
So we've finally got the final cuts. That's got to be cut again, but we've got the cuts in. It's going to form the outer rim of the this paved area. So what the intention is, the same as what we've done over there. We're going to put a little brick edge all the way around, but the brick edge is going to be in the porcelain plank. So it just stands out a little bit more and adds a little bit more value. They're a beautiful product. They're from Style, the Arby brand. Good cut, Italian porcelain. But that's ready to cut. I think on the next shift, Lloyd, I think we'll be able to possibly get that cut and get the concrete in, then leave it, cut the rest of those up, and then next day then get them in place. So I should imagine by the end of next week, this will be ready for grouting. We won't do the turfing, grouting in first before we do any turfing. What we don't want is any contaminants getting in between the joints once we've cleaned off, and we don't want to be walking on this proposed lawned area, do we?
Oh, there we go. Press.
Just laughing at what you said then. 3, 2, 1, pause, press. Keep going, don't stop. So what we're doing, Lloyd and I this morning, we've cleaned this out on this outer edge, and now we're going to put some concrete around this circular paved area. And this is the Harvey Brown from Styled. If you're looking for the product, people always ask me after. I'm not getting paid to say this. They'll ask me what the product is. Beautiful product, but what you find with this, that you really need to clean it after, and probably you can use a product from Floor Seal with Graham or Bob at Litherfin, good companies, and they've got the, what's it called, the
KF Intensive Cleaner.
KF Intensive Cleaner. I always forget this now because I've got so much going on in my mind. So what we're doing this morning, we're going to get this concrete plinth in all the way around. We're going to use the Irish trowel, but what we're going to do, we're going to get the top of the concrete within 3 mil of the top, 3 mil, which will allow for the actual, trying to get that right, 3 mil below the bottom of the laid paving, and that will allow us just that little bit of adhesive. That's what you want. You don't be using too much. Adhesives are expensive, so the more work you put into the finer details, the better it will be later. It's more cost effective. And the other thing, of course, is that by putting this concrete plinth in all the way around, that's going to maintain the integrity of that paving. If for some reason you did have some delamination, though we've slurred everything, or they hit it with the mower or some tools or something, at least what this concrete plinth does, it offers some protection around the outer edge. And of course, when you get that boundary going all the way around, okay, apart from offering integrity, is that it's nice and solid and you don't get so much water penetrating in a horizontal format from the lawn area. It just makes sense. Well, to me it does. Right. 3 seconds.
Go. Go.
It's amazing now. I think it's not just about landscaping, it's about producing good videos, and you'll find on TikTok and shorts, you know, and all the Instagram reels, everybody now is producing videos. And the thing is about it, some of the landscapers who aren't necessarily good at landscaping, I shouldn't say that because I'm not much better anyway, but what they're doing is they're producing videos very cleverly. Is that a word? Very cleverly? Yeah, cleverly done, yeah, of course it is. And they're producing these videos. They are, like I've said before, they've almost become like the Spielberg of the landscaping world, like, you know.
Go.
Somebody's going to say in a minute, when I just move the wheelbarrow around a little bit further, there's always somebody that has to say something. And I'm not bitching about that now, but there's always somebody that's got to say something about something, like, you know, just if you can't say anything positive, just don't say it at all. Yeah, just one minute. He's doing his eyes on. Lloyd just pointed out that our customers come out and she bought us a cup of coffee and bread and butter, isn't it?
And squash.
Yeah, and do I do the concrete in? Or do I do the cake?
The cake.
It's cake.
Go.
Are you filming me again? You're in portrait. We'll use that though. Oh, you're going, are you? Oh, okay, that's fine. No, I was just saying about, you know, why. What was you talking about? Like why people buy machinery? People buy machinery because, you know, they make a monthly payment. When you think what a machine can do, like say like a mini digger, for example, a mini digger will probably do the work of probably 6 or 7 guys, isn't it? Probably more than that.
More than that.
I'm trying to be fair, you know, 'cause somebody's going to have an opinion about this, right? But a mini digger is never late, okay? If it breaks down, you can get it repaired. Some human beings you can't. If they need repairing, you can't repair them. They're just like gone beyond it. You know, you don't have to pay PAYE. You know, whatever you put in it, you're going to get back. It's just an investment. It just makes sense. Like, you know, when you think what you have to pay somebody over the course of the year, why not use machinery? Why not use automation to make your life easy as a contractor or anything we do in business? Would you agree?
Yep.
You're at the angle. Keep going with it. There we go. Come on. Now, look, people say to me, why am I going to the extent of this? Because I just feel that, and for other contractors, they would go even beyond this. They'd go further than what I'm actually doing. But I just feel that it is that thing again, isn't it? It's that belts and braces to ensure that whatever you're doing, you hope that you're doing it well.
John, you don't have to clean the patios.
It's important, isn't it? And the other thing about it, every day, when you've just mortared and you've got your bedding mortar underneath, you don't want. Look at your camera all over the shop.
Sorry.
No, I know. Started.
Why are you cleaning the patios, John?
Well, it's so important to clean the patios every day and keep your porcelain clean. And I do it regularly. But recently we had a project where, I mean, no matter what we've done, we just couldn't get off what was in the adhesive, I think. I'm not sure. I think it may have been in epoxy or something, but look, it's the weekend now. Customer wants to come out, they'll have a little walk, but you need to leave it into some standard so the customer can look at it and think, yeah, these people care about what they're doing. So cleaning is important to me every day. Don't do that. Oh, you look too much. Go on then.
Tell me about design, John.
Design? Well, as a landscaper, I would go and see a customer and I would ask them what are they looking for in their garden, what do they want, what patio do they want, are they thinking about planting or whatever. But probably it'd be minimal what I'd be asking them. Now, from a design perspective, a customer wants ideas about what can be delivered. You get landscapers, you get designers, and then sometimes you get that hybrid of two, the designer and the landscaper in one. And I think that's where clients have a lot more benefit, because as a landscaper I can talk about design, so I can talk about contrast, unity, balance, proportion, scale, texture, some of the most important design principles that you have to put into a garden. And also what we were talking about was when customers don't realise what they're like. They say that they don't like curves, they like straight lines, but then when you go in their house and you're talking to them, you sat at a table and the table's legs, the legs of the table may be curvy, the lampshade may be curvy, a structure, a feature, a sculpture in the garden, in the living room may be curvy. So sometimes they don't realise what they like. Do you?
No. Oh.
Look, I keep going on about this cleaning, but look at that. Look at this. Look at this here, right? got some more water going on. We've always got water and buckets all the time and pressing. Look how nice and clean that is. A couple of little bits over there, but our customers can come out. And you know, the actual circle, there's a bit of a haze on it at the moment, right, from using cement. But when we clean that with Lithofin's
KF intensive cleaner.
KF intensive cleaner, it's going to look really neat. Have we done too much salt today, seriously?
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
We got the digger out yesterday, did we?
Yeah, that was hard work.
Did we get it out?
We got it out though, yeah.
Was it a squeeze?
Squeezer.
The squeezer.
Yeah, very tight. It was like fitting a penny through an hose pipe.
Yeah. Lloyd, I was going to say, there's lots of parts of this garden that you don't even realise there's other things I'm going to be doing in here as well.
Yeah, I know, grass. There's a lot of
There's
stuff.
things you don't even know.
Is there?
There's a little feature got to go in that corner. Ah, there you go.